Suppose you ride a bicycle with full speed and brake is on. What happened? Either your bicycle will stop or brakes will break down. You lost your control and finally you cannot achieve your destination with full potential. Similarly, life is all about that. Many people go through their life with their brakes on. What are these brakes? Fear, unwillingness, self doubt, and so many. These are the brakes which prevent you from achieving success. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं शुभम वाजपेयी मोटिवेशंस फॉर यू में फिर से एक नए मोटिवेशनल टॉपिक के साथ, जहां हम मोटिवेशंस को सिर्फ सुनते और देखते ही नहीं, साथ ही साथ मोटिवेशंस को लर्न भी करते हैं। सो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम ऐसे 5 फैक्टर्स पर बातें करेंगे दैट कैन रियली हेल्प यू टू ओवरकम फेलिंग और नो यू व्हाट इज होल्डिंग अस बैक। सो द फर्स्ट फैक्टर इज willingness to take risk लेने की इच्छा। The bigger the risk, the greater the reward. You hear so many stories of successful people. What they do in hard work, struggling continue and doing things effectively. But one thing which makes him extraordinary is taking calculated risk. Now, what is the meaning of taking calculated risk? Calculated risk means a responsible risk which only comes from a good knowledge, well training and with competence. These factors gives you courage and confidence to act while facing failings. वैसे लोग जिन्होंने अपने लाइफ में कभी कोई रिस्की अटेम्प्ट नहीं लिया, they make no mistake in their life, they never fail in their life. But one thing which they don't know is that sometime taking no risk become the greatest risk, because taking risk is all about doing extraordinary task. But one thing जिसे हमें केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व करने की जरूरत है, and that is taking risk is necessary, taking risk is important, but in calculated manner. Taking risk is not about behaving foolishly or doing irresponsibly. Now, take an example to show what is the difference between a responsible risk and an irresponsible risk. Now, mountain climbing is one of the difficult tasks and there is so much risk involved in it. Suppose two persons who want to climb mountain. One is trained, having good knowledge, and another is untrained, having no knowledge. What happened? One is taking calculated risk and another is taking irresponsible risk and behaving foolishly. So, willingness to take risk is important to overcome failing, but only in calculated manner. Second factor is work with patience. धैर्य के साथ काम को करना. The major problem during work is looking for instant result. This is the most common reason why people give up in the middle of the path, because they have lack of patience. But the question is, how will you overcome this problem? Look, किसी भी इस वर्क को स्टार्ट करने से पहले हमें ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग डेवलप करना होगा कि हमें उस वर्क को करना क्यों पसंद है, because setting priorities is crucial for success. Look, priorities is differ from person to person. Someone doing for self satisfaction, someone doing to fulfill others expectation, someone loves to doing that. In fact, someone work for satisfy their ego. So make sure and understand what is your priorities. Setting priorities is too important, because without setting any priorities we don't know why we do any work or what is the reason behind doing any work, and only in that situation we lost our patience and looking for instant result. So it is important to set your priorities and then only you work with patience. Third one is looking for long term. There is no any shortcuts in life when we looking for long term success. We must have to understand that success is not a destination. It is a journey of our life, and it is totally depends on us that which type of journey we will choose, either short or long. The longer the journey, the greater the success. Looking for short term gain eventually suffer long term pain. But what is the reason that several times we get out from the track? I think one of the major reason in terms of monetary pleasure. जब हम किसी भी वर्क को सिर्फ पैसों के लिए करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं विदाउट लुकिंग फॉर अदर प्रायोरिटीज देन वी टेक्स शॉर्टकट and that is the reason why most of the people doing unethical work such as lying to others, robbery, takes others people life in danger, and so many without taking much care of their self respect as well as others value. So it is important to take long term for better result. Fourth one is preparation with planning. Planning means to set or to follow a strict routine towards your work. Without making any planning, we cannot execute any work properly. Planning means to set your routine for few weeks, few months or few years and work upon them. It will gives you consistency and power to hold yourself positively. You think, can a school, college, business firm, industry or an individual work without a planning? No. So guess how important a planning is. Second one is preparation. Planning only gives you a meaningful direction, but preparation gives you confidence. Result directly related to your preparation. A good preparation gives you a good result. Otherwise, pressure can paralyze you if you are not prepared. So, make planning and then work with good preparation. Let's take some points to show how to build a good preparation. First one is practicing. The all to be a good preparation is to practicing hard. This will improve you every day. Second one is make a strong purpose. To make a good planning, to make a good preparation, you need to make a strong purpose behind any work. Third one is make planning with preparation because it will only gives you a meaningful direction. Last one is fear, dar. Lack of courage gives an opportunity to enter fear. Fear is nothing, only a shadow of our own insecurity, lack of confidence and lack of self-discipline. फियर हमारे एबिलिटी एंड पोटेंशियल्स को पूरी तरीके से डिस्ट्रॉय कर देता है. समटाइम वी डोंट नो व्हाई वी फेल्ट fear, and that is called fear of unknown. The normal response to fear is escape. जब हम fear felt करते हैं तो हमारे अंदर escapist behavior आ जाता है जो हमें temporarily comfort zone में रखता है and reduce the impact of fear. But in reality, this is not the permanent solution. We have to find out the real cause of fear and uproot them. Causes are different from person to person, but in reality, we have to make understand that the true meaning of fear is false evidence appearing real. So friends, इसी के साथ हमारा टॉपिक व्हाट इज होल्डिंग अस बैक यहीं पर खत्म होता है. सो लेट्स समराइज व्हाट वी लर्न टुडे. फर्स्ट वन इज विलिंगनेस टू टेक रिस्क. Willingness to take risk is important but in calculated manner. Second one is work with patience. The major problem during work is looking for instant result. This is the most common reason why people give up in the middle of the path. So set your priorities in the term of self-satisfaction, in the term of expectation in the term of love, and then you only work with patience. Third one is looking for long term. There is no any shortcuts in life when we looking for long term. We have to understand that success is not a destination. It is a journey of our life, and it is totally depends on us which type of journey we will choose, either long or short. But one thing which you will notice that short term gain suffer long term pain. Fourth one is preparation with planning. Planning means to follow a strict routine towards your work. It will gives you consistency and provide you power to hold yourself positively. Second one is preparation. A true planning only gives you a meaningful direction, but preparation gives you confidence. So make preparation and work with patience. Preparation comes from a lot of practice, a purpose behind any work, and of hard work. Last one is fear. Fear is nothing, only a shadow of our own insecurity, lack of confidence, and lack of discipline. Causes can be differ from person to person, but one thing which we remember is that the true meaning of fear is false evidence appearing real.